Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this short video, it's going to be very short. We'll show you the process of getting started with the usual money airdrop. 90% of the supply is going towards an airdrop. It's passive in nature, hence the need to pay attention. It mostly requires a stable coin. So if you have some idle stable coin sitting somewhere, even the bare minimum, one may be interested in putting it to use on the usual protocol. It's in the niche of RWA, a strong niche, and using usual, you can position yourself for multiple airdrops using the same equity. But for now, we'll just show you how to get you started earning peels, and in the subsequent video, we'll talk about DeFi strategies. I've done one video introducing this but never participated in that video, so let's show you, considering I have a small balance available, how to get started. So basically you want the stable coin variant of usual. It's called USDO. So this is on the Ethereum chain. The fees are not too expensive. You can convert your existing currency, whichever one is shown on the list, to USDO, and that gets you started with earning peels already. Now you can maximize your mining rate of peels with one more step, which we will also see if we can accomplish in the course of this video. I don't have a large balance, so we'll make do with what's available here. So just to be able to pay fees, I will use 0.08. Wow, I don't know why it's struggling to. Okay, so this will give me, let's see my balance first off. So I have 25, this is 21. Now I don't know why this has been the case. Why has it been like this? Wow. So I tried it on the other PC. I thought it's unique to that PC, but it's not pulling up the. Wow. I don't know if, let's refresh. It's not pulling up the confirm button. Routing is a struggle. So maybe it prefers you to have USDC. I'm not sure why there is a delay with routing. But I'll still put out the video. I will leave some gist of what you can do to improvise. I would think that it may be best to have USDC. Maybe that will improve routing, but that will require one extra step, which is converting your ETH into USDC. Now, it may be possible to buy USDO directly. Let's see if there's a market on Uniswap, or if we can get the contract address. USD. Okay, so we can even skip the steps and just buy this at once, where there is a robust market for it. So that may be the route to take. So let's see markets. Okay, so the markets are available on Curve, PancakeSwap. Okay, so likely that's why, because maybe it's not able to find a route because we are going through ETH. So let's see what is offered here. So I'll show you how to skip all those steps and just go straight up buying the token instead of doing it the traditional route. That will still work and get you started, seamlessly. So just a moment, let me copy the contract address of this. Let's see if it will pull up. If it will allow us to use ETH. Oh wow, it's likely because the fee is quite high. The fee is quite high, and I have a small balance. So that was the issue with. So if we put an amount like this, it will likely work. Um, so you may be experiencing this issue, making this video relevant. So if we change the amount here, it will likely work. So you see it's now available, it's now working. Let's see the route. Okay, so it's not showing. I wanted to see if it's more expensive if you went through ETH compared to going through USDC. Going through USDC may be cheaper, or is likely to be cheaper. Let's see. Okay, so you see the cost is way reduced when you go through USDC. So that's good to know. Okay, the cost is way reduced because approval now is 1.44. I think this is the total cost. This is the total cost. But if you went through ETH, then the cost is way increased, and you will see here the route. It takes more routes to get there. Okay, so the best situation is funding your account with USDC. That is, especially if you have a like small equity. Okay, that's the best approach. Now, alternative to this is you can also buy USDO plus directly. So that will reduce the fees overall instead of 2 transactions. So this is like a liquid variant of USDO. It's called USDO plus plus. So let's look at this. Okay, so Uniswap curve. Just a moment, please. Let me open Uniswap. Who knows, it may be cheaper. Altogether, this is a passive situation, so one-time effort and you are done. You'll start earning points. Yeah, 0.005. Okay, so the fee is also high, but if you went through this route, you'll already be earning points with a higher multiplier. Why so? Because before then, let's look at, so the best and the cheapest way is going USDC to USDO. That will be the cheapest route, I believe. No, not necessarily so. So the cheapest route is funding your account with USDC. That will be the cheapest route, and then going through USDO. Then next, no. This may be the cheapest route in reality, because when you combine the fees, it may be as high as doing a one-time swap. So I'll likely take this route here. The route of swapping USDC for USDO plus plus. So the fee is 7.56 or so. Okay, so now what are we doing in effect? We are basically skipping the steps here. So the typical step is to convert your USDC to USDO, which is the usual copy of USD. Then after you got USDO and you go here, just a moment, USDO. Just a moment. Okay, let's simplify it. This is when we are talking of strategies now, but for the regular user, so I'm looking at a situation where you mint USDO using a third-party platform to also position yourself for the third-party platform's airdrop. So there are two options here. One is with Morph protocol. I believe it's Binance backed. Another one is, there's one with EtherFi. So you get EtherFi VEDA points. So this may be a good option here. Because I'm interested in VEDA points, you also get Morpho incentive. Then there is one here with this platform or Origami. But there is one native to, and this one here is for Karak. Okay, but there's one native to usual. So in that case, you would have minted USDO. Then you go on to issue USDOO here. So this is directly on the usual protocol. So if we're to swap, this will be the path that will be taken. So if, assuming we, this, okay, this is the this is the correct thing to do. So you either get USDO on this platform, then you bond it to get USDO, then you go ahead to use this USDO on any of the protocols here. So you need to have got USDO++ before you can implement this DeFi strategy. So for example, if I went to EtherFi, okay, and I click deposit, I can now choose this option here. So that is, it will now position you for multiple airdrops out of EtherFi. So you'll be getting VEDA points, 3x multiplier, Peels 3x multiplier, EtherFi, and likely be exposed to Morph. So we're already advanced into the strategies now. But just basically getting USDOO plus either through a swap on Uniswap or using the traditional method here, you will already be earning points on that basis alone. So that's a good place to start. Next, we'll be talking of strategies. Now, to recount, all you have to do is mint USDO. The cheapest way to do so is with USDC. Then after you've done so, you can now click on provide. No, not provide. Let's click on quick actions. Provide real world assets. Let's see. No, not here. Desk. Okay, so you can click on bond. You click on desk, click on bond, then convert your USDO to USDOO plus. You'll already start earning peels doing so. Then, if you want to then maximize your peels earning, you now go into strategies, which we'll talk about in another video. Now, subsequent to doing this, you can do a direct swap. That will already, you'll still be earning points as normal. If you went to Uniswap, for example, and you decide to swap directly your USDC for USDOO, okay. But you have to be wary of things like slippage so that you are getting a good amount. So you see, this is a good type of slippage situation. So if I put 100, I'll be getting around 99. So this is good enough. Now you also have the option of ETH. Let me see if the fee is expensive. So the fee is slightly expensive if you are swapping from ETH to USDOO. So for people with low equity, I think it's almost the same. It's going to be almost the same fees when you add it up. But yes, maybe $5 difference or so. So, okay. So I will adjust my strategy because I don't have large equity here. So I would likely fund it with some more before I can afford to pay $7 for a swap. Or I can deposit this small amount, but first I will need to swap it for USDC. If it's not so expensive to do so, then I will now, let's see. Okay, so it looks like the fee on ETH is high. Let's see if that's the case. So no, it's not too high at the moment. Okay, so this is 8 GUI, is not too high. So that's just an estimate. It's not as expensive as is shown on the screen. So, but it's not logical to swap for $23 with $10 fee. So I'll top up my account and then participate. Start early. This is still season 0, I believe, and there may be relevance to doing so. Another passive one I like, which I'll talk about in another video, is also RWA. I will be getting started in another video. Is this one called Anzen? Under the radar and very easy to get started with this, and it's not on Ethereum. So you have this option. You have the option of interacting through Base, for example. So this is another good one. The link to get you started on both will be in the description. A tutorial is coming to get you started with Anzen Finance. And that's it for this video. If you have questions, ask me on Airdrop C. There's a contact form there beneath the home page. There's also going to be a chat avenue to reach me in the description. Subscribe to Airdrop reminders using this area, and there will be a resource for both Usual Money, I've already started it, and RWA here. And in the description as well, a bunch of airdrop opportunities and productivity tools are there. Stay awesome, take action. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.